Welcome to MotoVision 360, a place where two wheels aren't just transportation but a pulse, a rhythm, a heartbeat stitched into steel. And today that heartbeat returns with a purity so raw, so sincere that it feels like a message carried through time. Standing before you is not merely a machine, it is a memory reborn, a spirit resurrected. This is the 2026 Kawasaki W230 ABS, a motorcycle crafted not to impress the ego, but to awaken the soul. Pause with me for a moment, look at it, really look. The teardrop fuel tank catching the light as if it has stories to tell. The perfectly arched line of the seat sculpted with intention. The graceful sweep of the high-mounted fender, echoing the design language of an era when simplicity was not a limitation but an art form. This isn't the sterile product of algorithms and wind tunnels. No, this is a love letter forged in chrome and steel, handwritten by engineers who still believe that a machine can have a soul. It is rolling poetry, a monument to a time when the journey mattered more than the stopwatch, and the ride was felt not in numbers but in the heart. And at the center of this artwork lies its beating heart, a 233cc single-cylinder air-cooled engine. Some may ask, where are the headline-grabbing horsepower figures? But that question misses the point entirely. This engine wasn't built to chase records, it was built to deliver character. It's the comforting, throaty put at idle that feels like a familiar friend. It's the instant burst of torque the moment your wrist moves, giving life to every commute, every errand, every backroad escape. It doesn't demand that you master it, it invites you to dance with it. And with its air-cooled simplicity comes reliability, honesty, and years of loyal service. This is an engine that asks for little and gives you everything it has mile after mile. But a soulful engine deserves a worthy vessel, and Kawasaki has delivered exactly that with the double-cradle steel frame, a structure that feels less like a chassis and more like the exoskeleton of something alive. The ride is a harmonious blend of firmness and comfort, translating the road's texture without punishing the rider. Sit down and something almost magical happens. Your back straightens naturally, your arms fall into place on wide chrome bars, and your feet rest in relaxed confidence. You don't perch on this bike, you inhabit it. Hours melt away effortlessly as the machine carries you not with aggression but with grace. This is the essence of real-world performance, endurance, comfort, connection. Then comes the feature that lifts this classic silhouette into the modern era, ABS. A guardian angel hidden in plain sight, a wet road, a patch of gravel, a moment of panic, the ABS steps in not with drama but with quiet reassurance. It removes fear from the equation, freeing you to rediscover the joy of riding without that nagging whisper of doubt. It turns the W230 from a retro indulgence into a trustworthy everyday companion, capable in rain, shine, morning commutes, or weekend escapes. So who is this motorcycle for? The nostalgic veteran seeking a return to the days when riding was pure? Yes, this machine will speak to their memories, but it's also for the newcomer who needs approachability, simplicity, and confidence. A low seat height welcomes them. Friendly power teaches them. Uncluttered controls empower them. And for the seasoned rider buried beneath layers of technology, modes, and electronics, this is your reset button. The reminder of why you fell in love with the wind and the road long before horsepower wars and digital dashboards complicated the magic. As we close this first look, understand this. The 2026 Kawasaki W230 ABS is not a rebellion against modernity. It is a gentle reminder of what should never be lost. In a world endlessly chasing more, Kawasaki has chosen to champion less, not as a compromise but as a philosophy. It strips away distractions to amplify what matters. The feeling of freedom, the texture of the journey, the joy of simply being on two wheels. This motorcycle doesn't seek to win your mind, it seeks to win your heart. So the real question isn't whether you can afford this bike. The real question is whether you can afford to miss the feeling it promises. This is the 2026 Kawasaki W230 ABS, a timeless soul built for the modern world. Thank you for joining us at MotoVision 360. Until next time, keep the rubber side down, the spirit alive, and remember, the ride is never about the words spoken on the road, it's about how the journey made you feel.